What is going on, guys and girls? It's Ghost Robo, and we are back with some more Street Fighter 3 Third Strike Online Edition. I have chosen a character, and many of you are going to be surprised because it's not one of the ones I seemed to like in the first video. But I went back and retried some of the guys and just messed around a little bit and said, hey, this guy seems fun, different from the kind of character I usually play, so why not? And you were looking right at him. Necro is the guy I've decided to go with. And I went through a couple of the trials and blah, 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 blah. The pairing I can show you here. They don't show you anything with Necro. I made it full screen. I hope you don't mind. Whoops, I'm not paying attention here. You have to actually parry her earlier. That's not good. Now I'm like, I've done this before, and now you're going to think I'm terrible, but okay. You have to do it actually earlier than I was expecting you to parry. Right? That's like, that was too late. And I'm doing it wrong again. And that's terrible. Okay, well, come on. Why am I not getting it twice? I'll have to delay on the second one, I guess. Come on. Akuma, you're not my character. That's probably why you're not doing this for me well. There we go, okay. So, yay. I'm not even going to try to do Ken's Dragon Punch, whatever. I mean, that was decent. I blocked it, but they don't give me the parry, so whatever. But Necro, I don't want to go through any of these trials because they're combos, and what's stinky about them, I'll show you with, like, Chun-Li, is that they tell you, like, crouching fierce, okay, and they give this nice system where you press the select button, and you can bring up, okay, crouching fierce plus your forward spinning bird kick. That's nice, you know, down and punch and blah, blah, and then the medium, right? They want you to do this thing, right? But, like, what's weird is, apparently that's not, okay, so there, right, crouching fierce, and then the spinning bird kick, which is what? Down and heavy plus down up medium, right? So you're going... Right, like that, like that's good, right? Yeah, I did it. Okay, great. But the thing that's terrible about this is it doesn't show you your inputs on the screen. So soon you get to these and you're like, where did I mess up? What am I doing wrong with Chun-Li? And you have no comprehension of knowing because even though it shows you here, I wish it would show me my commands while I'm actually executing them. We'll go here to Necro and we can try some of his. But I was really hoping that they would show you the commands on the screen. I appreciate that they give you the prompts, but it's just like. Right, so we've got our crouch. They want a crouching short what kick? They want a crouching short kick and then a jab tornado hook. So it's no, that's not what I want to do. Although that was pretty sweet. I've never done that before. So here's the crouching short, right? See, that's not what I'm supposed to be doing at all. But why am I executing this crazy super? So we'll go crouching short. But they're like, see, to me that looked good, right? Crouching, but I don't understand. Like, I'm using the fight stick now, and sometimes it does, like, that seemed good, right? We got the crouching short. I think they just want the execution faster. Like, that seems pretty good to me, right? I don't know. That was terrible, but so was that. Like, I don't understand why that's... Unless they've got these wrong. Like, they don't want the full circle. Right? I don't know. That is not what they want. What do you want from me? You want... I thought... Well, they don't want that, that's for sure. And they don't want this. I'm doing all these cool moves that look like good combos, but I'm not doing the one that they want. And it's hard because you also have the max meter, so it goes into that silly animation every time. I'm trying to like do it even quicker than I was before because apparently that was too, like, that's not it. But whatever. Doesn't matter if you accomplish these trials. All that matters is how do you compete against other people. So I thought we'd start out this episode with some Necro arcade mode action. Is there a... Hang on, I do not want to be him. Why is it... Stop! Ah! I want to go back to default. Come on, default. There we go. Goodness gracious. I don't want to be Alex. I don't want to fight him. I hate how there's no, like, I can't go back. I'm using my my fight stick and I have it mapped sort of differently, I think. So when I press B, it's not really taking me back to what I want. But again, let's rewind and try this again. We're doing some Necro, whatever you want to call it, some Necro action. I think Electric Snake, when I was looking at them, it seemed pretty good. Who should we fight first here? Let's fight Yoon because he wears a hat and hats shouldn't be allowed in fighting. Necro, I don't know, I like his design. I figured I wasn't going to be Sean, but I figured rather than be a generic looking character and a character who is a lot like, you know, the Ryu-Ken mold, I figured why not try something totally different? And even if he's a little bit, you know, unique and, you know, whatever, he's got some cool attacks like that elbow drive that I really like, and some things that are just pretty cool. And I think that, like his Electric Snake, like that's a sweet attack, and he's got some exciting moves. Like they're not the greatest, but he's got range and reach. And I don't know how he compares, you know, in like the tournament scene or whatnot. But I'm not really concerned with that. I just want to kind of be the character that I think is the most fun. And this guy, I have a really good time with. And even though I didn't last time, I don't know, something about him just made me really want to try him out, and I think this is the guy I'm going to go with. And barring any crazy mistakes or any crazy anything, tell me if the game's okay full screen. I just like it better full screen because then it's easier for me to play, but if it's too, like, I don't know what the word is, like, blurry or muted for you, I can definitely switch. It looks good on, I can see right now, even though I probably should be watching the, it's too early again. No, I got him a little bit. Even though I probably should be watching the game fully, it looks good on the, my little screen. I can see when I'm recording, and it looks like it's doing a pretty good job. Like, it looks like it, uh-oh. Yoon is pulling out some moves, but might start wanting to start focusing here. But it looks pretty good. It looks crisper than it does on my TV because it's so stretched, obviously. So you guys let me know if that's okay with you for future episodes, or if you want, ouch, if you want to see back to the what do you call it? Gosh, I'm trying to talk and focus here. I still don't know this guy very well. When I decided I did one fight with a couple guys that looked interesting to me, and so I'm not. It's not like, oh, I've practiced him for a million years, and that's why I'm, you know what I mean? Come on. Can we hit him, please, this time? No. What I want to check quickly is, what is his Denji Blast is... Oh, I have to keep hitting it. That's why I'm like, why am I getting that wrong? Come on, electrocute yourself! I can't EX the Denji Blast, which makes me nervous. I wish I could EX that and then get, like, this crazy hyper... Well, that's a nasty scream, man. Dude, you probably don't want to do that anymore. It hurts my ears. You think I'm a freak? You should see some of the... Okay, so if you didn't hear any talking for like a second or two, basically I was just saying, yes, I won, and I was happy about it, and I read his little message, which you could read for yourself. My recording stopped on my audio. It didn't stop on my video, but I have no idea. Sometimes it just does that, and it's very very upsetting, but there's not much I can really do about it. It just kind of happens randomly. My computer sometimes just freaks out, and the weird part is that I have a very strong computer, so I'm totally not sure why it would do that or what the issue is. I want to keep Ibuki at a range here. She's so freaking strong and deadly, and she's our first like major challenge here. She's definitely giving us a much more run for our money than darn it, she was so close. Ow! I should probably be parrying these or trying to parry, learning to parry. Instead, I'm just kind of about to die. Yeah, that's KO from Ibuki. All right, well, we're learning. I have not used a fight stick in so long. Last time I did was Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and so it's totally weird. My hand is like already hurting, even from playing like 20 minutes. And again, I'm doing some bad moves with this guy that I won't be using. Like that kick is pretty much useless. And she's good with her little jump kicks. Like she gets in here for some serious action. And again, I just gotta get back into the Street Fighter mode. Like I said, I've been Mortal Kombating a lot lately, and that's just so combo driven and so easy to execute. You basically just pick what you want to do and then get it done. But I'm not in the habit really of stop hurting me. I'm not in the habit of, you know, doing the whole Street Fighter thing. Can you please stop hurting me like that? Again, I want you guys to give me tips. So why did I lose Ibuki there? What am I doing wrong? Like, again, I'm no pro. I saw someone in the comments like, leave this to the pro players. No, not everyone is a pro player. So that doesn't seem like a very fun thing to do. Because a majority of people playing this game are probably going to have a tough time, just like I am. We're going to mix it up with a slam dance here. But, we'll try Chun-Li. But, so I think that's good. I don't think it has to be like, let me show you my moves. I'm a crazy, amazing pro. I think it's much more enjoyable and fun this way, and that way it allows you to kind of participate and say, hey, here's what you're doing good. The people that do know, instead of whining that I'm not good enough for you, how about giving me some tips? How about being a pal and sharing some tips with your good friend Ghost Robo? That would be my purpose. I like his block. It like covers his mouth like a freaking demon. What is his throw like? Wow, head bash. Someone in the comments said he reminded them of Boo from Dragon Ball Z. I think that's a very apt comparison. He does kind of remind me a little bit of him. I know I use too many basic attacks and that would like get me wrecked on the line. But again, I'm learning. What? I don't even remember. I have slam dance. Okay, it's a punch. Please work. Oh yes, good execution there. Look at that. Look at that. Boom, you're dead. That's Chun-Li. She's dead. There's no way she kills us, right? Right? Hello. That's a KO. Good work. Alright, so see, that looked pretty good. Like, I looked pretty good in that match. There's still a weird gray border, like it's very slight. I'm surprised they didn't make it like full screen. I have to get better at parrying because apparently the characters are way more offensive in this game than I know from like Street Fighter 4 or whatever. So you're gonna really need to make sure you're really on your A game in terms of she parried my throw. Otherwise, you're gonna get screwed with getting, you know, just rush with attacks. And obviously, I know you can turtle, but I would just prefer to be able to parry if I can. I just gotta sort of figure that out still. He's got some sweet moves. I really do think he does. I don't think he's, you know, totally lame. I think he's got a lot going for him. I just need to sort of harness the power of the Necro Lord and make it work for me. Come on. No, see, that's like, that attack puts me, it's so slow and puts me so out of position that there's no, I mean, I guess it's useful for like screen traveling, but other than that, I'm gonna die. Maybe not. Yeah, that's okay. Oh, darn it! We're at 1-1 in the epic battle of Chun-Li versus Necro, woman versus gummy monster. It kind of looks like a cotton candy beast. Come on. Darn it, I missed. Ugh. I don't really like that attack. It has to be so precise. Like, I got really lucky the first time, but it has to be a grab. And I'm not sure I want to risk my, you know, my super with this grab. That's powerful. I like that. Depending on what kick you use, it increases the length, which is kind of weird. Yeah, I'm terrible at blocking. That's something I know I need to work on. That's something my focus next episode is going to be blocking. I mean, I'm thinking we'll keep it like maybe 3 episodes of arcade mode before we go to online battles. I know I'm not perfect. Like, please, I don't need comments saying you suck. Like, I really, absolutely, in no way, shape, or form need you to tell me that I'm terrible. I understand that I'm not a fighting game pro. I understand that I could be doing things a lot better, and like you could probably do better than me, some of you. But I'm doing this I can, and I think it's fun to watch someone who's learning and see them improve from episode to episode. I'm gonna give this one more try here, and then we'll wrap up the episode. We'll try his magnetic storm here. And we're going to fight against Chun-Li again. We're going to take it to her. I don't like the fact that she beat us up in that second, third round there. So we'll go with Blue Necro, blue and purple, and see what he can do for us. I like his little... This is like a weigh-in heavy punch. It's like elbow bash. That's pretty sweet. What I like about him is, I guess a lot of the characters, it seems like in this game, they have attacks that like really get range on characters. Like they really... what's the word? They really... What is my magnetic storm? They really like push them away, which is kind of interesting. Magnetic storm is, yeah, punch and then rapid tap, punch and rapid tap. Alright. Get close to me. Come on, you want to get over here? I like his range too. You can kind of get way far away and just be like, boom! I don't like you. Come on, get me. There we go, come on. In your electric storm! Yes! That's a good attack. I like that one. I like that a lot. Stay away, stay away. I'm gonna try to keep her at real range here and see how she handles that. Even if she blocks the attack, since I have the damage advantage, I should be okay. And you know what's weird is they don't use any EXs really or supers. Come on. Come on! No! How do you kill me? Stinking Chun-Li. Too strong for Necro. What are your pro tips? I'm interested to see what you guys have to say. I read through all the comments in the first one, so I'm definitely excited because this time it's gonna be, you're gonna give me hope. I'm hoping you can give me like good tips of like how to be better. I do want to be better. I don't enjoy sucking. I don't know. I'm probably not that terrible when it comes to like the average person. Like I said, I can beat my brothers and my brother and all my friends and all his friends and things like that. But when it comes to like arcade modes and online, like things get way different. It's way different fighting against a computer than it is fighting against a human opponent who plays just as frequently as you do. The computer basically is playing every day in their brain, which is you gotta realize that they are the most practiced of the practice, and I'm just like the little boy who's like, hey, that was a good parry. Come on, can we please do our attack here, our super? There we go, good timing. Hey, that's a super finish KO. All right, good. Necro, that's a little better. Let's out of my way. He's got an annoying voice. I didn't realize that. All right, get out of my way. Yes, that's a good combo. I like that. Should have tried to parry. Okay, I'm trying to be a little more conscientious of blocking. That should have been a parry. And again, like, I don't know if you remember with Street Fighter 4 when you first played Street Fighter 4, like, it takes you a little while to get the exact timing for those like super moves down the finishers. It's not really directly afterwards. There is almost like a pause between the timing that you do the first. What's the word? The first little quarter circle and then the second quarter circle. So there's a little bit of strategy to it. I'm trying to learn it as best I can. I think we're gonna get the win here against Chun-Li, which is a nice way to end the episode. Shock her system. Maybe not. Gotta be careful. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Come on, Chun-Li. Don't fail me. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I'm just gonna sit in the corner and do this to you. Oh my goodness gracious. How is that a death for Necro? How is that a death? We lose again. Ugh, I'm sorry. I apologize. You can think I'm terrible, but I'm going to keep playing because I'm having fun. I'm enjoying it. So, thank you guys very much for watching. Leave your tips below. I will get better every episode. This is from 0 to hero, so at some point, you have to be at the low level to get to hero if you're going to start at 0. Thank you guys very much for watching. I would appreciate a like if you enjoyed this video. Until next time, fantastic day, and we will see you later.